Hello everybody, welcome to Wrestlethon 2001. Welcome to American Championship Wrestling Alliance action. My name is Jerry Strauss. We're going to be bringing you a heck of a show here tonight. But first things first, as you can see, all of the ACWA competitors, employees, everybody headed to the ring, putting their differences aside. Wrestlethon 2001 is about to kick off with a tribute to the fallen, to the lost, to the victims of the September 11th attacks. You can see the flag being brought into the ring, the strains of Coming to America. We thank you for tuning into American Championship Wrestling Alliance action. As you can see, a very special tribute to kick things off here. And this highly patriotic crowd, this highly patriotic organization is about ready to lift the spirits of everyone in the arena and hopefully everybody at home as well.
Thank you. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
A very special tribute kicking off ACWA Wrestlethon 2001. The energy in the crowd electric here tonight. We're getting set for a highly patriotic themed night. The America's Cup is forthcoming, and as we see all these wrestlers who've come together, put aside their differences momentarily for this tribute, let's throw it to Jamie Lane, who's standing by with Hadrian.
I specifically requested spotlights for this interview. What are these spotlights going on? Don't you realize that I would probably go purple on TV? The whole world wants to see Hadrian. Tonight, the great Blazini will find out why they call me the fifth element. The American
back with more action. ACWA Wrestlethon 2001 underway, and this is the America's Cup. I'm joined by a wrestler infamous for, he is just infamous. I'm joined by the Ripper.
There's no words to describe the Ripper, because I'm just too darn good.
There's no words we're allowed to use on this broadcast that can describe the Ripper, that's for sure.
You know, you're getting wise with me really early in the show.
I think we should set a tone, it's important. The America's Cup is going on tonight, Ripper. This is going to be an outstanding tournament featuring some of the best light heavyweights in pro wrestling today. And we're kicking off with the first round match, the first match of the first round, I should say. The egocentric Hadrian makes his way to the ring.
Yeah, Hadrian is just a fine specimen. He works out, he is just in great physical shape. And you know what? I prefer him to take the whole one home.
Did you call him Adrian?
Adrian, his name.
It would be Hadrian, the H is not silent.
Right, Adrian.
Anyway, this is going to be a severe contrast in styles. Two great light heavyweights, but the opposition on this night in this first round of the America's Cup is going to be one of the most well-renowned high flyers in the world of pro wrestling today. Here he comes right now, the great Blazini.
Blazini making his way to the ring. You know, he's another one. You know what? I have to change my picks. You know what? I picked him in this change.
That would be Blazini.
Right, that's what I said, Benzini.
The great, yes, Blazini. And here he comes. A mysterious martial arts type background is what the great Blazini boasts, along with his great mat skills, his incredible high flying skills, and he is one of the quickest guys that we've seen come down the pipe in a long time, hailing from Japan, and he brings that Middle Eastern style that we really don't see a lot in these parts.
It's true. When you're over in Japan, wrestling is slightly different, a little more high flying, a little rougher, but you know what? I think that the American style that he's added to his repertoire, I pronounced that actually correctly, I believe. But, you know, he's going to bring a lot to the United States and to the independent circuit here in New Jersey.
And we can see that even though these guys are both light heavyweights, there's somewhat of a size differential here. Hadrian, obviously the bigger, more powerful of the two. And we heard from him moments ago, it almost seems like he's too confident, too boastful. We can only hope he's not looking past the great Blazini.
Well, you know, when you have that size, and you know you're as good looking as he is, you know he has every right to pose to the crowd, to show him his pretty face.
Hadrian going to work immediately on that arm. Blazini, nice flip out and into a reversal of his own, pounding on Hadrian's arm now. Do you think this is a good strategy, Richard?
To be honest, I think he should go after the legs, keep him off his feet. He's a big man. You want to keep him down.
Blazini, an opponent like few others, and Hadrian's going to have to try to adjust to the quick-paced style of Blazini if he has any hope of controlling the pace in this first round match.
Hadrian right now, he's just feeling out this little jab over here. But as time goes on, he'll get it, and he'll just, power will always overrule. You know, speed, quickness, the triple somersaults.
Nice drop kick. Speaking of speed and quickness, Hadrian.
Cut me off again, I'm going to slap you. You understand me?
Hadrian sent reeling. I'm going to ignore that comment as I call for security. Blazini, some nice martial arts kicks to the midsection. And Hadrian, you know, he has quite a martial arts background himself. We'll have to see if that comes into play later on.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't go martial art move for martial art with Benzini. He's quick. He's very unpredictable. I would just go with raw power and put him through the ring.
Hadrian staggering. I think he's being outpaced here. A nice kick to the calf, and now it looks like Blazini's using your strategy. He's going for the leg.
Of course, I'm a genius. Everybody should listen to me.
The Ripper, of course, to my side, just missing the weight limitation for this light heavyweight tournament by about 40, 50 pounds or so.
Well, you know, I went on a diet last weekend, but I couldn't get it down.
No supersizing?
No supersizing. Everything was small.
Nice small package by Hadrian, pulling on a nice scientific wrestling maneuver. Both guys so well-rounded. You're going to see a lot of that in this America's Cup. You're going to see guys who are smaller than the true heavyweights, but they're strong, they're quick, they're agile, and they're a lot more creative in general in that ring, because they have to be. And we'll see them matched up against each other in this tournament.
Beautiful DDT by Adrian. Beautiful.
Planted it. It's amazing that Blazini did not go right through the mat with that one. This could be the beginning of the end. And Hadrian's prophecy just may be coming true. He may be headed for that America's Cup triple threat final. That's right, we're going to see a triple threat match as the 3 winners of the 3 first-round matches in the tournament will square off later on tonight.
Well, like I said at the beginning, I did pick Adrian to win the America's Cup. And he looks like he's on his way of doing it right now.
And here we go, some posing, some stalling by Hadrian into a knee drop, and only a 2 count. I think Hadrian thought he had put this guy away.
Well, little Blazini, you know, he's little, he's not as big as Adrian, but you know, he's a tough little competitor. Me, by now, I would have just hit him upside the head with a chair or whatever else, but
Hadrian resorting to a straight choke there, the referee having none of it. But Hadrian has been successful in keeping Blazini on the mat, out of the air, where he has been known to have his most success. He's been keeping the match at his methodical, slow pace, and that is to Hadrian's advantage.
oh, absolutely. You don't want to let a guy like that to start flying around off the ropes, because you know what? He can hit you 7 times by the time you get off the mat. You know, you just want to keep him down, keep him hurt, and take it home. That's what you want.
Hadrian, known throughout the world of wrestling for utilizing every dirty trick in the book. And already in this match, we've seen chokes, we've seen all kinds of dirty mischief.
First of all, it's only a dirty deed if the referee catches it. If the referee doesn't catch it, you didn't do it.
Look at the power. Hadrian holding up Blazini to the heavens, and then that's not a good way to land. Right into the turnbuckles. Knees through midsection. And Hadrian is just breaking his man down.
I think Blazini's in a lot of trouble here.
Blazini?
Blazini, right.
A kick by Blazini, just one step ahead there, follows it up with a clothesline, and this could be his chance, starting to build some momentum.
You know, see, just like I told you before, Blazini.
Ah! Did you see that low blow, Ripper? Were you watching?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hadrian indicating how intelligent he was. That was just dirty pool right there. Reached down under and nailed Blazini with a low blow, putting him right down to the mat. And he misses an elbow. Blazini still having enough wherewithal to use his quickness. And he gets
involved.
Sure, it's German. Trust me. And now, I can't tell if that's a camel clutch type maneuver or if he's once again resorting to the choke. It looks like the referee is allowing it for the moment.
Right now he's just wearing him down. He's wearing him down. That's what you do. You can't let him keep with these little bursts of energy coming up. You just have to keep him down.
Well, you take out a quick man's back, you take out a flying man's back, and he can't really fly anymore. So I guess, once again, good strategy by the highly intelligent competitor here in this tournament.
I told you, he's my pick for winning the whole thing right now.
Looks like we're going for a big slam from the powerhouse known as Hadrian into a cradle. A 2.5 count. Blazini almost surprised the self-proclaimed Greek god right there. But he's once again...
He is a Greek god. Would you stop with the self-proclaimed?
Greek? He's from Jersey. Fireman's carry. What's he going to do here? Oh! Look at this Ripper. He's doing squats with the great Blazini.
Well, he's showing off his power and strength. You know, maybe this Blazini should have thought about this before he decided to sign the contract.
Blazini taking advantage. Almost a 3 count again. Oh.
I think he's dead, Jim.
So many times it seems that Hadrian has had the opportunity to really put Blazini away, but instead he shows his arrogant side, wastes some time, and he's come real close to losing this match.
I don't know about coming real close. Hadrian is just wearing him down. You got to remember, these smaller guys, they have a lot more energy. They just keep coming and coming and coming. They don't stop. You have to wear them down, and he will be victorious.
There's no quit in the great Blazini, that's for sure. He's trying to stick with it, see if he can find himself an opening to show a little offense and maybe, somehow, some way pull himself back into the match. And again, those legs as thick as tree trunks. Imagine getting kicked with one of those.
And you're going to find out later after I tell him what you've been saying about him.
And now just humiliating the great Blazini. Just slaps to the face, and
Blazini coming back.
He's had just about enough. That's not martial arts. That's not any sort of Japanese style.
Really good. That was just a good old-fashioned eye rake there, folks. For you at home, he's over here trying to find a word from the dictionary.
Could somebody pass me a dictionary, please? Again, Hadrian dumping him on the mat with a scoop slam.
Hadrian walking around with a little cockiness about him. That confidence, the smell of victory.
And a nice leg drop. This could be it right here. 2, and again only a 2 count. He's going for it again. A little frustration on the face of Hadrian.
I gotta say, you know, this Blazini's been hanging on a little bit longer than I thought he would. He is a good competitor, and I still say Hadrian will come out on top.
You gotta think, Hadrian in his mind right now, he's thinking he thought he'd be back in the showers right now, getting ready for the triple threat finals of the America's Cup. But he's still in this match, and he can't seem to figure out how to put Blazini away.
I think he's got to go for a couple of big power moves, take the wind out of this little pup, and take it home. That's the way to do it.
And again, he gets caught. Blazini launches himself to the top turnbuckle, trying to get his balance, and twists in midair into a flying cross body. Great maneuver.
This is why you can't let this kid keep doing this. You got to just hurt him and put him down. You can't let him go jumping and springing to the top rope like that. You know, one moment, takes 1 second, and the match could be over.
Both guys going for suplexes, and Blazini into a front suplex plants Hadrian face first into the mat. This could be it.
You know, if you remember, I did say the great Blazini was going to win this match. The whole match, I've been saying he was going to come back and win.
What are we going to see here? High
I told you,
moonsault.
he is my pick for the match.
A 2 count. Hadrian somehow kicks out of that. But what a scintillating maneuver.
A what maneuver?
Scintillating. It's kind of like oscillating, but you can't get it on the home shopping network.
Okay.
Both guys down. Hadrian, just moments ago, in an extremely dominating position, now trying to figure out if he can come back in this match, and if he's going to come out on top. Who's going to reach down with that little extra something special?
Well, I've been calling the whole match so far that Blazini's going to pull this off. And I think he's going to. Look how he's coming back. He's working the big guy.
Hadrian sent for the ride and a drop kick right to the chin. Nicely executed. What's Blazini going for here? He's got the front face lock locked in, and Hadrian reversing out of it into a Russian leg sweep.
Beautiful move. You know, I said from the beginning, Hadrian is just a better opponent. He's stronger, he's smarter, he's more of a veteran, and he will put Blazini away.
Well, he's not doing it now. Only a 2 count again, and the crowd is counting along with every count. Everyone's on their feet. This is such an exciting match to kick off the Americas. Big knife-edge chop. And now, Blazini off the reversal, and look at this. Crucifix position. And a reversal, but Hadrian catches him. That's the full Nelson slam known as the Trident, and that should really say it all right there.
Just pure power. And there you go. Just like I said from the beginning, Hadrian was going to pull this off. I had not one shred of doubt that he was going to pull this off. I told you. Now, do you believe me? Just agree with everything I say and bow to me.
Your booker must hate you. The booker, I should say. You know that? Hadrian, victorious in the first round of the America's Cup. He will advance to that triple threat final later on tonight as part of Wrestlethon 2001. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be coming right back with the second match of the tournament. But first, let's throw it to Jamie Lane, who's standing by with Roman.
That's right. Sure thing, Ryan Wing. And you're good. Some are great, but there's only one way. There's not a man, woman, or child alive matching you in athletic ability or charisma. The fact of the matter is, I'm walking into that ring to win the America's Cup, and winning is what I'm going to do.
We're back. More America's Cup action about to take place here. First round action between Roman, one of the more popular competitors in ACWA, and sure thing, Ryan Wing.
Yay!
Ripper,
Yes.
get with it. Come on, we're supposed to be commentating here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're not a
Marking out.
fan. Yeah.
Sorry.
So, any comments on this match, or are you just gonna?
Well, I figured I was just going to sit here and let you, make a complete fool of yourself like you do every entire show. But, obviously you need my assistance to carry you. That's why my paycheck's a little bit, a lot bigger than yours. Here comes Ryan Wing to the ring. Can't say that 3 times fast.
I'm not saying that at all. Ryan Wing, talented pro wrestler, up and down the East Coast, all over the place. This guy's been around, he's won titles, and now he's here to compete in the America's Cup. And remember, the 3 winners of the three first round matches of the America's Cup will go on later in the night to compete against each other in a triple threat match to determine the winner of the tournament.
Here comes Roman, an impressive athlete, coming to the ring right now.
And he looks fired up.
But here he goes. He's worrying, waving to the crowd, saying, hi, how you doing? And you know what? He should be concentrating on the match. These people don't care about him.
They do care about him. They love him. Can't you see that?
I don't see that. I see the people falling asleep right now. I'm sorry. I just don't see it.
Roman, a great athlete. He loves the people as much as the people love him. And he's here to put on a good show. He's also here to dominate and give them their money's worth.
Well, he is a great athlete, and I'm going to make my pick for this match right now. I think Roman is going to come out on top. I really, really do. I hate to say that. Ryan Wing is a great competitor, but exactly. I think Roman is going to really pull this off.
All right. The match is going to be underway momentarily. Ryan Wing stalking the ringside area, and he's very wary of getting in the ring with Roman. This is going to be more difficult than I thought.
Well, right there, Roman trying to work the crowd, and it's just he's too worried about the crowd. Who cares? Keep your eye on your opponent. Don't turn around and yay with the crowd. A competitor like Ryan Wing will take advantage of that.
Roman and, of course, the sure thing himself, Ryan Wing, they both know what a tremendous opportunity this is for them to shine. Anybody who can make a great showing in this tournament is really going to open a lot of eyes in the world of pro wrestling. And so much on the line, even in these first-round matches. And they know that the competition in the tournament all the way through is top-notch. There's no easy matches. There's no gimmies. There's nothing. You're going to have to work for everything that you want in this tournament in order to even possibly think about advancing.
Well, that's true. I hate to do this, especially on tape where people have it, but I'm going to agree with you on this one. I happen to agree with you 100%.
Wing again on the outside, a little slow to get this match started, it seems. He wants to waste as much time as possible. Maybe a psychological ploy.
I think Ryan Wing is reconsidering this match.
I'm beginning to feel more and more like Bugs Bunny every second.
Be very, very quiet.
I wish you would be very, very quiet.
Hey, I'm out here to keep you in line because they were worried about you. You always remember that.
Wing doing jumping jacks outside
Ring.
the ring. What?
Ring. Lion ring.
And Wing looking like he's about to enter the ring. Hopefully.
Someday. The referee has the count on. You're not counting because you can't count that high, right?
I'll just let them do all the hard work.
Oh, okay.
And again, Wing feigns going into the ring, but he's going to hold out for as long as he can. And obvious frustration on the face of Roman. If this is a mental ploy, a psychological tactic, it's really working very well because Roman is really starting to get angry from the looks of things.
You know, this all could be a ploy. It could be. It would be a very smart plan on Lion Wing's part to frustrate him, get him out there, get him angry, make him make a mistake, and then take advantage of it.
And it looks like the referee may be having a little bit of success. Wing has entered the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Every little bit helps. Baby steps.
That's it, one step at a time. Now we'll see. The two men are circling in the ring. Let's see if this will get the action going.
And you know what? Make no mistake about it. Ryan Wing is a technical master. He's an incredibly impressive pro wrestler, one of the most mental, cranial, if you will, pro wrestlers out there.
There you go again with the big words you can't spell. Stop it.
And finally some action. Wing knocks down Roman, and a big hip toss off the ropes by Roman, and an arm drag to follow up.
Wing already in trouble over here.
What's this? He's perched high above. He's looking for the crowd to count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Here, use
10.
my toes. I know you needed help there. I'm sorry.
I don't want to go anywhere near your toes, Ripper. Let's keep them away. Roman, now, he's going to give a ride to the sure thing, and I don't think it's the kind that is really enjoyable.
No, not at all. But there again, if you noticed, Roman looking towards the crowd for support, and you don't do that. That's a mistake. It's going to come back to haunt you.
Oh! And a little bit of a mistake by Roman turned into a big hurt for him as Wing was able to just get out of the way of that shoulder charge. Roman's shoulder going right into that steel. That could turn the tide for this match permanently.
And Lion Wing actually doing the right thing, going after the shoulder. The man's injured, go after it, and don't stop.
Ryan Wing now choking Roman, trying to take some of the air out of his lungs. Roman obviously the more powerful of the two competitors.
No, really? You're a brain surgeon.
Both guys part of that highly talented light heavyweight division, as are all the competitors in this light heavyweight tournament known as the America's Cup that we have the privilege of bringing to you, ACWA fans.
Roman in a lot of trouble here. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back from this onslaught of punishment being brought on by Lion Wing.
I'm almost tempted to call you the Whipper, but I don't really want to.
Ripper.
Oh, sorry. I'm bad
Can
with the
anyone
names.
get names right in this place? God.
Nicely
Beautiful
executed.
slam. You know, do you see? I just say beautiful. You say nicely executed. Beautiful leg drop.
That was a beautiful leg drop. And look at this. He's reminding me of somebody.
It's familiar, but I'm not quite sure.
Well, I guess he didn't take his vitamins this morning. Only a 2 count for the sure thing. And the crowd really starting to get on him.
You know, no one seems to like Lion Wing, but he is a tough competitor. He really is. But I still say that Roman will pull this out.
Look at this. A bear hug, it seems to be locked in, but a go behind by Roman. Pushes Wing into the ropes. He holds on, and he's going to go for a pin. The feet are on the ropes, ref.
The ref can't hear you.
Only a 2 count. Wing and put the feet on the ropes in an all-out attempt to steal that victory right there. Roman's still in this thing, though.
Wing has Roman walking right now.
Why don't you just call him the guy with the long hair and the guy with the short hair?
Why? Why should I do that? I can identify people by their names.
Sunset flip attempt.
Oh.
A big butt drop attempt by Ryan Wing, but nobody
Speaking of
home.
big butts, how's your girlfriend?
Into the opposite side, and a back elbow by Roman. He's going to try and get something going here. Again off the ropes, and a big clothesline.
Like I told you, Roman is going to come back to be victorious.
And an elbow drop by Roman, but again, nobody home
home
for his move now. Ryan Wings, on the other hand, finds nothing but chest, and that could do it.
And you're not going to put Roman away with an elbow. No way. He's too tough a competitor. He's been around. He will not go down that easy.
As we know, Roman obvious ties to another competitor in this tournament, actually, by the name of Hadrian.
Adrian, another top competitor in the sport today.
However, the philosophies of those two competitors could be no different. While Hadrian is a dirty individual with a lack of morals. Dirty.
Are you saying he doesn't shower?
No, dirty. I meant that more in a philosophical fashion. Roman stays with the rules. He's a great, solid competitor with honor and class, and we're seeing that in this match. Ryan Wing, on the other hand, can't really say the same for him.
Both men back to their feet, exchanging blows in the middle of the ring.
Like I said, such a high-profile tournament. Both guys want the victory so bad, and what a high drop kick. Hadrian must have gotten about 6 feet off the ground.
Ryan Wing in a water wobble.
And the referee got involved there, and now Wing again, the feet on the ropes. And this time the referee didn't catch it.
I told you that Ryan Wing was going to win this.
Ryan Wing, the sure thing, has surely cheated his way to victory, and he will advance in the America's Cup. We'll see him along with Hadrian and one more competitor yet to be determined in the triple threat final on this very special night. Right now, Ripper, let's take it back to Jamie, who's standing by with Mark Muniz.
Care of him, no problem. Be on the top of the tournament. Just watch him. American Cup. American. It should be Latino. Because I'm Latino. You know how it's gonna be Latino. You know, Latino. It's Latino. When I get it, it's gonna be Latino. Not American.
Here we go, Ripper, the third match, the final match in the first round of the America's Cup tournament. We're going to see who the final competitor will be, advancing into the triple threat match to determine the first America's Cup winner. And here comes the competitor, one of the competitors of this match, Mark Muniz.
Yeah, Mark is pretty good. He's a good, solid athlete. He comes out, he puts the boots to you. You know what? He's my kind of wrestler.
What is he wearing?
A towel.
All right. In any case, Mark Muniz making his way to the ring. We've seen a lot of great action so far, and this match surely will not disappoint us. Here comes one of the most popular guys in the entire ACWA, in the world of pro wrestling for that matter, CJ Summers. What do you think about him, Ripper?
JC comes out night after night, gives the people what they want. You know, he is definitely a fan favorite. The crowd loves him, but I think that's his only downfall. Other than that, he's a great competitor. He can put the boots to you. He can do it all. He can high fly, scientific. However you want to wrestle, he'll take it to you.
one of the quicker competitors in the tournament as well. He exemplifies really what a true light heavyweight is all about. And he's got one heck of a head of hair. I think you should grow your hair out like that if you had any under that mask.
And how do you know what I look like under this mask? You've been talking to your girlfriend again, haven't you?
My girlfriend would never hang out with you if you took that mask off.
Well, she likes it when it's on, though.
I like it when it's on, too.
I wish you'd wear a mask. Well, I'm going to start off bright and early here in this match, and I'm going to say that Bark is going to pull this one off.
C.J. Summers, seasoned veteran, goes right for the arm, and some nice agile maneuvers, flipping out into a reversal by Martinez.
Yeah, Bark just reversed that beautifully. Like I said, I think he's going to go a long way in this match. Sloppy cover by JC.
Wow. One counts by each guy. Spin wheel kick misses. Muniz goes down low but misses with the leg drop. And look at that, a miss. Oh, this is too fast to call.
That was a beautiful, beautiful execution of moves. These two athletes are evenly matched, I must say.
And the crowd showing their appreciation for that exchange that we saw just a moment ago. Each guy just a little quicker than the other's offensive maneuver at that point in time.
You know what? Bark has the weight on him. I think he'll just use that to bully JC around, and I think he'll tire out JC and he'll take it on.
Oh, we're seeing it right there. Muniz abandoning that quick finesse style early.
Right there. Power right in the corner. JC, this early in the match, is already hurt.
There was a beautiful somersault into a clothesline into the corner. And now just leaning on him, using that added weight to his advantage.
You know, CJ has a slight height advantage, but you know what? The height isn't going to help him in this match at all.
Let's see what Muniz has in mind here. Into the corner. Summers with a head scissors. Nice looking out. And look at this. It looks like he's caught, but into an arm drag by
Drop
Summers.
kick.
And it looks like Muniz is going to take a second to try and think this one over.
Well, this is the time that Bark should be out there, getting his breath, finding out where he might have made a mistake, where CJ came up with the offense that he just did, and he has to find a way of countering it.
As Gordon Soley said so many times, truly a mental game of chess going on right now. Both guys trying to figure each other out. Very familiar with each other, and I'm sure, knowing both competitors, that they've put countless hours in studying videotape and studying each other's maneuvers. But nothing can compare you to true face-to-face competition.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And it looks like Bark just face-to-face JC.
More like face to turnbuckle. And once again, Muniz coming up with a creative way to put Summers down in a nice snapmare. What will he go for here?
The neck snap, beautifully executed by Bark. I'll tell you, this kid Bark's going to go a long, long way.
Taking a little bit of time to draw with the fans in a 2 count for Mark Muniz.
I'll tell you, not only am I going to say Bark's going to win this match, I believe he's going to win the ACWA America's Cup tonight.
Ripper,
I really do.
Ripper, you've picked, I believe, just about every competitor in the tournament at one point in time during this broadcast to win the whole darn thing.
Well, I don't, no. I'm picking Bark right now to win it. This is what I'm saying. If you think I said something earlier, stop cutting me off.
C.J. Summers, I'm sorry to
interrupt
you with a match going on. But C.J. Summers with a nice side kick into the corner. And now we've got some fisticuffs going on. Summers being a little bit quicker at this point in time. Reversal.
With closed fists.
Duck under by Summers. Reversal into the ropes. And a reversal of the hip toss. Muniz out over the top rope. A reversal of a reversal.
Of a reversal. There was 3 of them there if you weren't counting.
Thank you. I didn't see that.
Beautifully executed by both men.
Muniz once again left to collect his thoughts on the outside.
He's out there taking a breather, smart, take full advantage of the 10 count.
Well, look at this. Summers on the go. And he gets caught. He looked like he had designs for some flying right there, but no good.
You can't let JC come back like that. You have to cut him off.
And look at this, a precarious position for Muniz, and hung over that second rope. He got leg dropped right over that throat chest region.
Bark in a lot of trouble here.
And a low blow outside of the referee's viewpoint.
That's called the great equalizer right there.
And a nice forearm to the small of the back, followed by a reverse DDT. That's putting CJ Summers in a bad way.
CJ's not moving. He may be hurt.
You think? Mark Muniz now signaling that he has become the dominant figure in this contest. And what does he have in store for CJ Summers as he looks to ascend to the top rope?
See, Bark wasting a little bit too much time here. CJ isn't going to lay there forever. He's going to shake off those cobwebs, so Bark better get this move executed.
Big elbow drop, misses, nobody home. And CJ with another chance at life here. Big floating DDT. Drove his face right into the mat. It might be lights out Muniz.
CJ going to the top. He can be dangerous here.
And will the high-risk maneuver pay off for CJ?
Well, as long as he doesn't look to the crowd for support and waste time, he may pull this off.
Up. Big frog splash connects. And that's the 3.
You know, now will you ever learn to listen to me? I told you CJ was going to pull this match off from the beginning. And once again, CJ is victorious.
You said it the whole time, Ripper.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Finally, you agree with me.
CJ Summers, your winner. He will advance along with Hadrian and the sure thing, Ryan Wing, in that triple threat final in the America's Cup tournament. We'll see that a little bit later. Right now, let's go to Jamie Lade. She's standing by with the one and only Orphan.
Like, hi, okay? This is Jamie Lane, and I'm standing here with the Orphan. Tonight he's facing Chino Martinez, and he goes up.
You shut up. Hold this. Listen, I'm facing some Puerto Rican Chino Martinez. It looks like Jordan Knight. Now, they're having some kind of tournament tonight, and I'm not even booked for it. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm having the real tournament. The Orphan Cup. I'm the most hardcore wrestler here. And the front office paid me to come out here and do hardcore. Now they're telling me I can't. They can kiss my rear end. And before I start shooting on everybody, I got something to say to all the fans. I hate you, I despise you, and you're busted. Thank you. Your pleasure.
Okay, thank you.
Well, Ripper, we're back to action. This is not America's Cup tournament action, but as a matter of fact, as we saw just moments ago, as we see the Orphan make his way to the ring, we have maybe a little mini tournament going on. The Orphan proclaiming that he is putting on the Orphan Cup.
The Orphan Cup is more prestigious than the America's Cup any day.
Oh.
There are workers around the world that wish they can compete in this tournament. This is the only reason I'm here doing this guest appearance here on the mic tonight.
First of all, obviously, the Orphan Cup not sanctioned by the ACWA. The Orphan Cup, it's not even a cup, it's a trophy. It looks to be a Little League trophy that he stole from some kid over near the batting cages.
Doesn't matter what it is, a trophy, a cup, but the name of it, the Orphan Cup, it's just so prestigious in the world today. There are people around the world trying to get here to compete in this tournament. And I love Orphan's new haircut.
Orphan champion.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? The Orphan champion. This is the greatest, most prestigious thing you can win in wrestling history.
The Orphan Championship. Who's going to compete in that division? Annie?
Who?
Never mind.
Chico making his way out.
Chino Martinez, one of the most popular competitors in the ACWA.
I see Taco Bell gave him the night off.
And Chino, I don't know if he even cares or not, but he apparently has been thrust into competition for this Orphan Cup. That's not even really a cup.
I saw Chico in the back trying to steal a car. We were talking about the Orphan Cup. He was very excited to get the opportunity to do this. He knows he doesn't have a chance in heck of winning, but you know, just being to compete in this tournament is just so. He'll get all the write-ups in all the major magazines.
Chino Martinez, one of the most exciting, talented young competitors in the world of pro wrestling today. He has a chance to win just about any match that he competes in.
Chico, if it's not for a taco or something like that, he really doesn't care that much. He's out there because he wants to slap hands with the fans and things like that. He never keeps his mind on the match, and that's Chico's problem.
The fans are ready. We're ready. We're about to see some great non-America's Cup action. The Orphan Cup is about to be competed for before our very eyes. History in progress.
There they go. They lock up. Stop making fun of the Orphan Cup. They lock up. Orphan trying to get a clean break from him. Surprisingly, Chico didn't try to get his wallet.
Chino Martinez is one of the finest, most upstanding young gentlemen that we'll have occasion to meet in this world. Ripper. He is not a thief. He's not a criminal.
I don't want to meet him, especially in a dark alley.
Back elbow attempt. No go by the Orphan. Chino a bit too quick. Showing that agility and into a nice chin breaker. Sends Orphan reeling and following it up with a drop kick.
Beautiful drop kick right on the jaw. Orphan seems to be in a little trouble early here, but you know what? Orphan will go out, he'll take a bite off somebody's hot dog, a slug of soda, and he'll be fine.
And remember, of course, as we've been pushing this whole match, the Orphan Cup on the line, the self-proclaimed mini tournament that is a figment of the imagination of the one and only Orphan.
Well, the only one who thinks it's a figment is you. Everyone in this sport knows how prestigious becoming Orphan champion is. I only wish I could add that to my wrestling resume.
Orphan stalling and drawing with the referee, claiming that his hair was full. I don't see that as being very likely. There's not a whole heck of a lot of hair to pull. Nice arm drag, sunk in deep, followed by a drop toe hold. And Chino once again sends the Orphan to the floor.
Orphan seems to be getting a little frustrated with Chico. You know, it's kind of hard to hold on to him because he's so greasy and slippery.
The Orphan, really, I guess you'd have to consider him the favorite just based on the fact that the Orphan Cup is named after him. This is like his home tournament, if you will.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Orphan, no matter who he works in the ring, he's always a favorite. He's big, he's bad, and you know what? The madder he gets, the better he is.
Of course, by the same token, you have to look at it the other way. Now, you know, the Orphan had a great desire for this to be hardcore. He was always pushing for those hardcore rules. That's his specialty. The ACWA said, we'll let you have your little Orphan Cup, but no hardcore rules. This is going to be a straight wrestling match, and that goes in the favor of Chino Martinez.
I happen to agree with you. Again, I don't like to agree with you often, but you're right. You know, that definitely helps out Chico a little. But you know what? Orphan will just over everything on Chico over here. He's a better athlete. He's in better condition than Chico. He can move for move with Chico. He will be victorious.
And look at this, head of steam. An Orphan splash, if you will, into the corner. Looks like he's going to see if he can strike twice with that move. a punishing clothesline this time. Nowhere for Martinez to get.
Chico seems to be in trouble. But I'll tell you, there's Orphan shown displaying his awesome power right there.
An Orphan driver. And look at this. Chino Martinez 3/4 of the way across the ring. And a big running.
But something belly splash.
That was the slowest cartwheel I've ever seen in my life, but man, was it effective, and he almost gets the win right there.
Chico is hurt. He's really hurt. That knocked the wind out of him. If Orphan was smart right now, he would go for a finisher here and go for the pin.
A nice swinging neck breaker. Chino in serious trouble.
Chico slides out again.
You know, it's amazing to see that this Orphan, he really does have a tremendous amount of ability behind all this goofiness that he shows us each and every time out.
Who's goofy?
The guy who hangs around with Mickey and Donald.
But I'm pumped.
Right. Again, Orphan going back to his brawling skills, straight closed fist to the face, followed up with some choking on that ever-present second rope.
Well, that's it. You know, Orphan doesn't have to go out there and do the triple somersaults. He could just use his raw power and size to dominate a guy like Chico.
Yeah, but he's turning his back on Martinez. That might not be a good idea. Chino back on his feet.
And the only way Orphan would have to worry is if Bubba had a taco in his pocket.
And look at that! Orphan put his head down much too early on, and Chino saw an opening, a nice DDT, and now the fans on their feet, they're clapping along, and they're trying to pump some life into Chino.
Chico, it's Chico.
I must have a different rundown in the card than you. They don't give you the real one. Chino.
Often in a lot of trouble here.
Chino, known for his aerial maneuvers from time to time. Will it pay off for him here? He's going for the big splash, and he connects. Only a
Orphan kicking out at the last second. Orphan must be in a lot of trouble. I've never seen Orphan in this much trouble here, folks.
And remember, the hypothetical Orphan Cup on the line.
Would you stop with the hypothetical and all these other words? This is for the most prestigious cup in wrestling today.
Right alongside the Dixie Cup is one of the most highly sought after cups.
Speaking of Dixie
the
Cup,
Orphan.
do me a favor and brush next time.
And Chino now taking it to the Orphan big time, careening off into the opposite corner and a big boot to the midsection. Not a hard place to find on the Orphan. And back to the other side.
I think Orphan is rolling him into a false sense of security. That's what this is. And look, the ref just fainted.
I think the ref got clipped.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I think the ref fainted.
Chino trying to revive our referee. We have no referee, and where's the Orphan going?
Probably to the bar if I know him.
And look at that, he's got the Orphan trophy, if you will, from behind. Chino better watch out. Oh!
Beautifully executed. I bet you he practiced weeks for that move.
That artificial wood straight to the head of Chino Martinez. And a 3 count.
Beautiful, nice, clean, fair match by the Orphan champion.
The Orphan has stolen this one. I guess he's the winner of the quote-unquote Orphan Cup.
That's right, the most prestigious cup. More prestigious than the American Cup. This is what wrestling is all about, right here, the Orphan Cup.
And that will probably automatically earn him a berth in the tournament for the Big Golf Cup, happening later on this year.
You know, you with your wisecracks all the time. Beautifully executed.
The assault continues.
Chico taking a beating by the hands of the Orphan. Right there with the big, beautiful cup. The Stanley Cup doesn't have that much prestige.
This is deplorable. This guy, he has to make his own belts. He has to make his own championships because he can't earn them the old-fashioned way. And beyond all that, he has to steal the victory in a tournament that he created in his own mind.
What do you mean steal? He took that clean, fair. There wasn't one illegal maneuver by Orphan that whole match.
Chino being brought to his feet by the referee. I'm not sure he even knows what hit him, and I'm sure he'll be kind of mad when he found out that it was a cheap Little League trophy. But he'll live to fight another day.
Well, I'll tell you, I got to start heading to the back because these fans, I have to go out there. This is why all these people here in ACWA they came to see the Ripper in tag team action tonight. I'm going to go, and if you get wise out here, I'm going to come out of the ring and smack you in the mouth. So you better be nice when I'm out there.
I'll be nice, definitely. I got to say, I'm looking forward to going to the ring to compete, only so I can have some time, by myself.
Well, you just watch yourself. I'm going to go now.
Okay, take your time. After the match, if you want to, hang out in the back for a while, have a soda, it's totally okay. Tag team action. Here we go, a rematch of sorts, but look who's coming to the ring. What is this? Mr. Mike Winter. What's he doing here? Mr. Mike Winter finally leaving ringside. He sure had a lot to say. He's threatening to bring a tag team that's so destructive that ACWA has never seen anything like it in the future. Well, we all wonder what the intentions of Mr. Mike Winter are, but we'll have to look toward that in the future of ACWA. For now, we've got a big-time tag team contest. Here comes team number one. And there they are, my broadcast partner, the Ripper, and his partner in this match, of course, Bobby Piper. They are the Unholy Alliance. And I am just ecstatic to see the Ripper compete, only because it gives me a break from having to hear him in the broadcast booth. By the way, I'd like to apologize for any prior technological difficulties that we may have had earlier in the show. Apparently the Ripper may have been guilty of some skullduggery, if you will, in the broadcast booth, messing with some wires, trying to take over. But now we were finally rid of him, if only for a few minutes. And here comes their opposition. Extreme Fahrenheit, these teams no stranger to each other, of course. It was at the inaugural ACWA show that both teams wrestled to a 20-minute draw. And this is the big rematch. Both teams wanted this. Both teams want to prove that they are the superior team in the American Championship Wrestling Alliance. Here they come, Mr. Motion and the Heartbreaker. The crowd really into these two, and they have gelled so well together as a team. Here they come. And the fans excited to see Extreme Fahrenheit in this match, competing against the relatively hated duo of Bobby Piper and my broadcast partner, the Ripper. I'm going to try as much as I can to remain unbiased during this contest. However, I got to say right off the bat, somewhere deep inside, it's going to be good to see the Ripper get hit a little bit if that happens. I can't say I won't be happy about that. We'll see who starts off. And the Ripper and Piper jump them from behind. Not unexpected in my book. Double duck under by Extreme Fahrenheit. Double leapfrog and a double simultaneous drop kick there. What are they going to do with them here? Extreme Fahrenheit taking it to these guys. Now they're getting pounded in the corners. Double whip, double reversal. And look at that, a do-si-do gone horribly, horribly wrong. And a big double hip toss, Extreme Fahrenheit. I've got the Ripper in some big trouble here. And a big double flapjack right onto the Ripper. Goes Bobby Piper. And these guys are reeling. The Unholy Alliance just sent scurrying to the outside of the ring. We haven't even really seemed to have officially started the match yet. The referee needs to get some control. Whoa! And look at that. We saw Mr. Motion backdropped right onto the opposition by the Heartbreaker. Good double team maneuvering. And more punishment for the Ripper. Can there really ever be enough punishment for the Ripper? I'm not real sure. I gotta get it all out now, folks, before he comes back. There we go, the Heartbreaker. Nice move by him. This guy he's a bigger guy, really. He's one of the taller competitors in the ACWA, but he can really move. And look at that. Temporary evasion by the Ripper, but he gets caught with a double flying shoulder block. And again, there seems to be no doing right for the Ripper so far in the match. Look at this double team move. Side suplex combined with a flying clothesline only gets a 2 count. And look at that, a low blow by my broadcast partner. And what's he gonna do here? Just pounding him. Knife-edge chops. He may not know the names of them, but he sure can throw them. And here comes Bobby Piper. He's about to, and this is a quote from him, get rowdy on his opponent. The opinions of Bobby Piper, by the way, are expressly those of his and not necessarily those of the ACWA or any of their announcers. A 2 count for Piper. Off the ropes. Big elbow. Nicely done. And he knocks the other member of Extreme Fahrenheit right off that apron. A Heartbreaker in trouble here. And what are they going to do here? Suplex position into a sunset flip off the top by the Ripper. Who knew he had it in him? Admittedly, a great double team move. High knee lift, reminiscent of Mr. Wrestling 2. And locking in that camel clutch, somewhat on the wrong side of the ring as far as typical tag team strategy goes, but just out of the clutches, just out of reach for the tag of his partner, Mr. Motion, who's just aching to get into this match, but he just can't make the tag. The Unholy Alliance doing a good job keeping Mr. Motion out of the match. A nice drop toe hold leg drop combo, and another 2 count. As I said, both teams going to a 20-minute draw at the inaugural ACWA show a while back, and both so badly want to prove their superiority so as to climb those tag team rankings here. They want to show they had what it takes, and they still have what it takes to beat that other team. A clothesline, no give by the turnbuckles, and Bobby Piper really physically asserting himself so far. Straight kick to the midsection.
That would work too.
Nothing fancy, very little finesse, just a big right hand to the chin. And look at that. I believe that was right to the throat. And now, speaking of to the throat, there's a knee draped right over the throat. Some distraction tactics to the referee to get a few seconds of choking in there. And now he's not even hiding it. He's just putting the hands right around that big throat of the Heartbreaker. Measures him for a right hand, but the Heartbreaker comes right back with 3, 4, 5 of his own, but gets put right back down to size, but a duck! And look at that! Back suplex into a thunder driver, but he cannot capitalize. But can he make the tag? He's inches away. Fans pulling for him, and in comes Mr. Motion. The pace will quicken. The Ripper comes in. He gets caught with a high back body drop. And a high back body drop for Bobby Piper. And look at this. We're going to see a monkey flip and another monkey flip. Both members of the Unholy Alliance up and over. And now the Heartbreaker catching his win back in. Nice double drop kick. The Ripper looks to be in some trouble once again, and look at that! Into the leg drop, 2. I believe that was only a 2 count. I can't believe it. A legendary tag team maneuver did not do it for these guys. And what will happen now? Mr. Motion with the knees to the midsection with a Ripper. Oh, how many times have I wanted to do that? And a big boot. And a big knee to the chest now. The Ripper just getting caught with all kinds of blows. And he gets a backdrop out of desperation. Can he make the tag now? He's not going for the tag. Well, he may be going for the tag. I think his mask might be turned around on him, but he finally gets it. Bobby Piper comes in with a short leg drop. And the big elbow, and it looks like the momentum of Extreme Fahrenheit has disappeared for the moment, but look at the quickness of Mr. Motion. He didn't get that nickname for his dancing skills. Sunset flip attempt. And he gets clothesline right back down. So close, but yet so far. There we go, Bobby Piper again. that no-nonsense style. Another right hand and some choking over that top rope. The referee trying hard to gain control. Tempers are flaring. Such a competitive environment here. Two top tag teams trying to determine who is going to come out on top in this match in the rankings, the ACWA. And now it is the Heartbreaker on the outside who's just aching to get into this match as Mr. Motion is just being taken to school by the Unholy Alliance. And look at the Ripper knocking his opposition off of the apron. The Heartbreaker losing his temper. He's trying to get in the match, but what he doesn't realize, he's really doing his partner more harm than good, distracting the referee and allowing an opportunity for the Unholy Alliance to utilize any number of illegal tactics. The Ripper off the outside, he gets caught with a nice chin breaker maneuver. And Mr. Motion makes the tag just like that. Here comes the Heartbreaker. What's he gonna do here? Ripper off the rope and a big drop kick. Bam, and he sends Bobby Piper down to ringside. Only a 2 count. The Heartbreaker is fired up, and what's he gonna do now? Spine buster, big spine buster, looking to set up for a tag team maneuver. Mr. Motion to the outside, and it was a slingshot into a neck breaker of some sort. Very innovative. The referee's back is turned. That should be the 3 right there. What is Bobby Piper doing? It looks like he's going in his tights. Oh, he pulled something out. I don't know if that was brass knucks, something. The referee didn't catch it, but he did catch the 3 count. The Unholy Alliance are your winners. The Ripper and Bobby Piper have won the match. I can't believe it. What an unfortunate situation we've seen here. An exciting tag team match was ended very badly. And I don't know what to say. All I know is now I'm going to have to deal with a gloating Ripper as opposed to just a typically obnoxious. Wait a second. A disqualification for the referee apparently is caught on to the fact that there is some sort of foreign object used in the finish of that match. Your winners by disqualification, Extreme Fahrenheit, and they're not done yet. They are extremely angry, much to the fans' delight. The fight continues. And look at this. Look how quickly things could change in the ACWA. A moment ago, Unholy Alliance thought they were the winners due to those seedy tactics, but right has prevailed in this case. Honor has prevailed. Your winner is Extreme Fahrenheit. Now I'm going to have to deal with the Ripper if he decides to come back to the broadcast table, and he's probably going to be in a very annoyed mood. But hey, what you gonna do? What a great match. And Extreme Fahrenheit come away with the Duke. Mr. Motion and the Heartbreaker, much to the fans' delight. Your winners right here for ACWA Wrestlethon 2001. And here we go. This is the match we've been waiting for all night. It's the finals of the prestigious light heavyweight America's Cup. We saw 3 grueling, highly competitive first-round matches earlier on this evening, and now we're going to see the final, a triple threat battle where there's going to be one winner.
All right, Snap Ahead, why don't you just settle down? Did you see the way we got robbed out there?
Yes, I did, and I have to say I enjoyed it very much.
You know, I knew they told me, Ripper, you better get out there. We know you want to relax, but you better get out there and put this guy in line. I'm not going to spend all my time talking about how great we were out there tonight and how we got robbed, but we will go on with this.
I just want to say I was pulling for you all the way, man.
Well, yeah, I'm just sure. When I watch this videotape, if I find out you were talking bad about me or my partner, I'm going to come back here and smack you right in your mouth. You understand me?
Well, I'm going to have to go to the ACWA offices and make sure that you do not get my home address in that case. But we got more important things.
That's right. We got action going on, beginning to start in the ring here. We got Ryan Wing making his way to the ring.
Ryan Wing, the sure thing. He advanced earlier this evening as he took out Roman. Hadrian joining him in this triple threat, and the final competitor about to come to the ring who advanced in that first round, of course, C.J. Summers.
All right, I'm going to go out on a limb right here, and I'm going to say Blazini's taking this cup right. He's taking it right back to Japan.
He's not even in the final.
But who did? No, I'm sorry, not Blazini. Roman is going to take this home tonight.
Ripper, you were right here beside me when Roman, unfortunately, got eliminated.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean the Orphan. The Orphan is going to win this cup tonight. You know that cheesy thing that ACWA took the gumball machine little cup thing? That's what they got here tonight. It's nothing like the Orphan Cup.
Ripper, as much fun as it is playing your straight man in this little comedy skit, the Orphan was not even part of the tournament. The Orphan was part of that bogus Orphan Cup.
Well, then, you know, if Orphan isn't in this match, I might just leave.
Ripper, this is the real deal. This is the America's Cup. This is for all the marbles. All 3 guys sizing each other up. They know how important it is to come out the winner in this match. And it looks like early on it's going to be Hadrian and Ryan Wing teaming up to take out C.J. Summers.
Well, you know what? The strong go after the weak. And this is smart right here, you know? Let the 2 bigger guys just beat on the smaller guy. Just eliminate them, get them out of the match quickly.
And a temporary alliance does seem to have formed, but C.J. Summers using his quickness.
Did C.J. just trip?
C.J. Summers using that speed and agility. Drop kick for both men. And he's standing tall in the middle of the ring.
The crowd is loving this action here.
Hadrian and the sure thing sent to collect their thoughts at ringside. And you know, it looks like these guys are teaming up to try to do some damage to CJ right now. But how long could those 2 egos coexist in this match?
Well, they don't have to coexist very long. All they have to do is take out JC over here, and then they can beat the heck out of each other. Who cares at that point? You know, it's just, you know, last man standing takes it all.
The strategy seems intact. Hadrian and the sure thing Ryan Wing both focusing their offense on CJ, the smaller and quickest of the 3 competitors.
They're just taking turns now beating JC up. That's the way to do it.
Hadrian really getting into it with the crowd. These people here have come to see Wrestlethon 2001, and they've been building and building and building up the excitement to this main event. They're at a fever pitch, and it's really contagious. I'm excited. How about you?
Yeah. I have to be here with you. How excited can I be?
I wouldn't be excited either if I just lost a big tag team match moments ago.
You saw how we lost that, but we're not going to get into that right now.
Hadrian with those stiff, flat-footed boots to the back and shoulders of CJ, and some double teaming there.
That's it. Just go after him. Hurt him, injure him, maim him, because you know what? This is for the cup.
Exactly. And, you know, I got to reiterate, they're teaming right now, but the bottom line is it is every man for himself, and both these guys have to be thinking in their own mind, how can I screw over this guy who I'm sort of cooperating with for the moment?
Oh, absolutely. They're both waiting for the right moment to attack each other, and then possibly if CJ isn't eliminated by then, possibly, you know, he may be able to actually capitalize on that situation.
Hadrian jawing with the referee, not an uncommon occurrence in his matches.
JC taking an awesome beating here. He's still on his feet. I don't know how he is.
That's CJ, or CJ.
Right, JC.
And look at this, straight choke. You gotta believe so much on the line here. The referee is gonna be slightly lenient with the rules. Nobody wants to see any sort of disqualification or any sort of non-decisive finish to this match.
I see Ryan Wing taking advantage of the referee's back being turned. See, it's only cheating if you're caught.
The Ripper Credo. And you learned that lesson just a few minutes ago in your match, as a matter of fact.
Oh, I'll take care of you later. Just keep your eyes on the match, they'll snap ahead.
Ryan Wing distracting the referee while Hadrian with a blatant choke using that massive leg muscle. I don't know what it's called. I don't really have any muscles, so.
It's like you ain't kidding.
Right
CJ's still on his feet, though. I don't know how he's doing it.
CJ has a lot of heart, and just like the other two, he wants with all his heart, with all his soul, to become the winner of the America's Cup.
But see, you know what? Now, where does being the good guy and letting the crowd chant for you and love you, where does that get you? It gets you on the bad side of a beating. Look at this. For the last 5 minutes, CJ's been doing nothing but being attacked.
Well, I can't disagree with you there, unfortunately, as much as I enjoy it. Hadrian going for the win. No good. CJ up at 2.5.
All the signing the autographs. I wonder what he's thinking as he lays down and counts the lights.
Still no good. He's not laying down to count those lights yet. He's getting up each and every time. And a double suplex. Nicely executed.
If CJ doesn't turn this around and do something soon, I think it's going to be all she wrote for him. He's going to be heading back to the locker room early.
And Hadrian now pulling Ryan Wing off. He wants the victory here, obviously. This is where it's going to start to break down. Both guys want to be in that pinning predicament on the top of it, obviously.
Obviously. You know, but this could be the opportunity. No, maybe not. I was going to say this could be the opportunity for CJ, but look at this. They go right back after him.
Look at this. Big leg drop.
I believe Ryan Wing pulled him away intentionally. I'm not quite sure, but if I had to lay my money, Ryan Wing just did that on purpose.
It looks like he did, and now it looks like the temporary alliance is finally breaking down. A shoving match turns into fisticuffs, and Hadrian and Ryan Wing are going at it.
Now, if CJ was smart, he would just go over into the corner, get a breather, let these two guys beat the heck out of each other. But no, he's got to be right involved.
Oh, look at that!
Beautiful move.
Simultaneous DDT and stunner. Very innovative, and you have to be. You have to be creative. You have to pull something out that nobody's ever seen before.
You should take some of your own advice.
Here we go. Both guys struggling to get to their feet.
CJ's up and waiting. He's waiting.
And a big clothesline and another. He's fired up. Back elbow into Hadrian. Another into Ryan Wing. Can he keep this going?
He's got Hadrian in the corner. Boots to the gut. When all else fails, kick him in the gut.
And Ryan Wing stalking CJ in the corner. It looks like he caught him in a powerbomb from the second rope. Man, that's impact.
Tremendous move by Ryan Wing.
And Hadrian, the unintentional beneficiary of that move, as he was just getting pounded, and Ryan Wing
has just left.
He walked away. Oh, he's coming back now, but
I believe he has the cup. He's got the America's Cup. What is he going to do with that?
I don't know. It looks like they're doing a little double teaming here. Reversal. Oh, no, no.
Beautifully executed.
Look at this. Hadrian's head went right into that cup. He just got pinned.
CJ's down low too right now. I don't know what's going on.
the winner, it's CJ.
I told you from the
Summers.
beginning, didn't I? Early, the first match, I said JC was going to take this home. Didn't I tell you?
CJ Summers taking advantage of a miscue from the temporary alignment, if you will, of Hadrian and the Sure Thing Ryan Wing, a miscue that proved fatal to both of their desires to win this cup. And CJ Summers was able to battle all the odds and come out on top. He is your winner.
Yes, and I told you from the beginning that CJ was going to win it. Maybe now you'll learn to listen to everything I say and believe it.
Well, we're just about out of time. We want to remind you that you should check out the ACWA on their very own website. The address for that website is www.angelfire.com/NJ2/ACWA, or you can email the ACWA at ACWA-NJ@Juno, that's JUNO.com. We thank you for tuning in to ACWA Wrestlethon 2000, and for the Ripper, my name is Jerry Strauss, and we will see you next time.